Thank you, Madam President. Canada is a very strong ally and close friend of Israel, continuing a partnership that has advanced the shared values and interests of our two democracies since the foundation of the State of Israel in 1948. Canada is also committed to the goal of a comprehensive, just and lasting peace in the Middle East, including the creation of a Palestinian state living side by side in peace and security with Israel. Canada's vote today is a reflection of our long-standing commitment to the right of self-determination for both Palestinians and Israelis. The resolution before us today focuses on two issues: the right of self-determination of the Palestinian people and the need for all countries to do what they can to support the successful creation of a Palestinian state living in peace and security with its neighbor Israel. From the time of the earliest resolutions of the Security Council on these issues, we have endorsed the principle of two states for two peoples. While we do not agree with some elements of the preamble, Canada will support this resolution because of its focus on these important core issues of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. At the same time, Canada does not and will not support any resolution that unfairly singles out Israel alone for criticism. Our votes on these resolutions across the UN system reflect this basic principle. We will continue to oppose these resolutions and initiatives which do not speak to the complexities of the issues or seek to address the actions and responsibilities of all parties, including the destructive role in the conflict of such terrorist organizations as Hamas, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, and Hezbollah, that have refused to accept the legitimacy of the State of Israel and routinely use violence targeting civilians. Canada stands ready to support the return to negotiations between Israelis and Palestinians. We welcome the announcement yesterday by the Palestinian Authority to resume coordination with Israel. We continue to insist that real progress will depend on mutual recognition and trust and a firm rejection of extremism and terrorism. We know that lasting peace and security starts with direct talks and the concessions and the compromise that always accompany successful negotiations. Canada urges both sides to return to negotiations. Thank you, Madam President.